Now, the debate over government-run health care has, without question, been the biggest story of the summer, and I recently sat down with actress and activist Fran Drescher to get her thoughts on the Democrats' health care plan. Got pretty lively? Let's take a look. Welcome back.
Hi. Nice to see you again.
It's great. We've gotten great reaction when you've been on. People have told me they're shocked at your knowledge of issues that are going on. You really you're passionate about politics and issues.
Yes, I totally am. I'm totally committed. Well, you know, I'm a cancer survivor.
I know.
And I turned that upside down, and I've made this my life mission. And I'm trying to flip healthcare in this country from back end to front end, which ultimately is far more economical on the taxpayers, and you live longer and
nobody
healthier.
knows, has a clue what you're talking about. Back end to front end, what does that mean? Do you mean you mean government run?
No, not at all. I mean just the opposite. Privately run promotes back-end healthcare because it's more profitable. But all countries that have some kind of nationalized healthcare promotes early detection and healthy lifestyle.
You're dreaming.
Because it's cheaper.
You're dreaming.
No, I'm not dreaming. I know this for a fact. People, don't listen to him.
Don't listen to me.
I'm not looking for ratings. I'm telling you the truth.
I'm telling you the truth. I have, for example, 70%, Stanford just did a study, New Zealand, Australia, Canada, Great Britain, France, Germany, they have socialized medicine. And you know what? 70% of the people in those countries surveyed want their system dismantled and started over because of rationing, because of inferior care, because of the lack of quality of care.
Let me tell you something. First of all, you know, I'm sure that I can match head for head somebody else, but I just have to say that the numbers are indisputable. When you have a profit-driven...
Profit? Is that a bad thing?
That's a public-owned company. You are not going, and let's say we're talking about health insurance companies, you're not going to get them on the side of the patient, or as I like to call them, medical consumer. They have an onus to serve their shareholders.
You know that in Great Britain, socialized medicine, they have a government rationing body. And you know what they recently did? They denied women with advanced breast cancer the medicine they need. Those women were given a death sentence. They have another story about how women are given birth in the bathrooms of hospitals and the lobbies because they don't have enough beds.
But it's worse here.
No,
it's worse here.
No, it is not.
And you don't have to give up your private insurance. Hello, you don't have to. But the fact is that we spend an exorbitant amount of money on taking care of people that don't have health insurance, and this simply gives them an option.
Here's a question. Why are people from all these socialized countries flocking to America when they have this wonderful free care that you're bragging about? Why do they want to come here instead of their own country?
You know, I don't know if that's true. Farrah Fawcett went to Germany when she was looking for some kind of new technology. You know, don't believe everything you read.
No, they're coming here because they're getting treated right away. They don't have long lines and they don't have rationing.
And they don't have health insurance either.
There's not a single person in this country that cannot be treated because of their inability to pay. That's fact number one. Issue number two. Here's what I don't understand about, and you are a liberal.
No, I'm not.
You are.
I'm very conservative.
You are not conservative.
I totally am.
You are not a conservative. Believe me, I am a conservative.
I really am.
Here's what I want to understand from you, as a big government liberal, because that's what I think you are. Here's what we have. I want to go back to what I said earlier. The post office is bankrupt. Social Security is bankrupt. Government run. Medicare's bankrupt. Medicaid's bankrupt. The government's bankrupt. Now, here's my point. You see, I have a term for people that think, in spite of all of that failure, all of that miserable failure, you want to put your faith, hope, and trust in a government that has been unsuccessful in every single major endeavor they've had. Why?
Because we have to stop thinking that big business is going to do right by us. They do what they have a right to do, not what's the right thing to do. They're making money on us being sick longer.
Fran, they are the very same people. I know so many people that have had heart surgery, that have had diabetes, that have had knee replacements, that have had hip replacements, that have had bad car accidents and spinal cord injuries. And you know what they tell me? I paid my deductible and my insurance company took care of it. They lived up to their contract. The government is not going to live up to their contract on Social Security and Medicare because they don't have the money. We're out of money in 10 years.
We're out of money everywhere.
So then why? But you're making my point.
Environment, and we've done. You know,
you're making my point.
No,
if they bankrupted all those things, why do you have faith in them now?
Because we're now in the 21st century.
Oh, okay. Now government's all of a sudden going to be efficient.
No, but I think that we have to put faith in people that are willing to take care of the problems and not be negative Neds like you're being.
I'm not a negative what?
Neds.
I think there are problems we can solve. Let's see if we agree on this. I want those that are chronically uninsured insured. Okay? Wait a minute.
Wait, chronically uninsured?
The people that don't have health insurance, I want them insured.
And who does that? Private insurance?
Yeah. We can do it through tax credits. I want portability. Hang on a second. I want the trial lawyers out of it, the lobbying with the government officials. I want tort reform. I want medical savings accounts for people. And I think if we implement these free market solutions, then you're going to see the great thing about capitalism, which you demonize, is that incentive to create those drugs, that incentive to create that technology has prolonged life, extended life, and given us a better quality of life that literally is ripped off by these socialist countries. But the innovation, 99% of it has happened in America because of capitalism.
Oh, you poor brainwashed man, you. I
don't know why I like you so much.
I love you.
I don't know why. You're so... Did you bring blood pressure medication from some socialized country for me? All right, Fran Drescher, ladies and gentlemen. And coming up next...